Well, Lee, not only have you been blessed to have had the most wonderful career, but you now have an exciting couple of decades ahead of you cheering on Bobby, who, as most people watching know, is one of the brightest talents in the Premier League playing for Liverpool. Take us back to the beginning. At what age could you see something in him that made you think that he could make it as a player himself?
In all honesty, it was late in his career because I was working as a manager, so I was away quite a bit. I wasn't watching any of his football. I used to regularly take calls from teammates and colleagues to say that they'd been to a game and they'd seen him play and he was a very good player. But sometimes you just think they're saying nice words to you because they don't want to upset you. So when I was out of work, I think he was about 13, 14-ish, and I went to Spence, had a lot of time to go and watch him. I seen this boy I always knew he had a work ethic, an unbelievable work ethic, something I would try to instill in him all the time, and he took that on board. But, I seen this boy that was doing some fantastic things and looked a really mature performer for his age, loved football, still does, huge for him. So, yeah, then thought, well, there is something there, definitely. And it snowballed from there, really. Started getting recognition internationally and then got the move to Liverpool. And that move to Liverpool just went like a dream, really. Everything that they said they would be looking to do for Bobby and with Bobby is been done to the letter. Obviously, Bobby has to perform to make that happen, which he has, but they've also, have a manager who, no matter, he's at a huge club where the expectation is to win, but never been afraid and had great confidence in the young players. And so it's been a whirlwind, couple of years since he's been there, since making his debut as a 17-year-old against Bournemouth in the Premier League.
Yeah. And obviously it goes without saying Liverpool are absolutely huge as a club. How has he coped as a young lad, sort of coping with all the recognition and obviously being spotted when he goes into Sainsbury's to do his weekly shop? Has he coped with that side of things?
Nah, he finds it strange, but he's coping with it well. He's a grounded boy. He doesn't get himself overexcited by things. He's very down to earth. He's very friendly. Whenever he comes back to the Northeast, he spends a lot of time with his school friends, lads who aren't involved in football, but lads who he grew up with. He spends a lot of time with them, but also lads that he grew up with in football as well. They're important to him. So yeah, he's a grounded lad. He never goes over the top. If anything, he's probably a harsh judge on himself. So he just sometimes he'll comment that he's been stopped by people for photos and he doesn't understand that he's been involved for one of the biggest clubs in the world. And hopefully that's going to be the norm for him, because it means he's still representing that football club at the top level in the biggest competitions.